Hey guys. Wow, look at that collar. I look like the Count Dracula. No, the only reason why I'm putting that up is for my transit on my motorbike home each lunch break, to and from, because it is absolutely scorching at the moment. 42 degrees Celsius. I'm not even going to look it up, but I know that that's about 105 degrees, if not more, Fahrenheit, and that is something that's extreme. You know, that's extreme even for the middle of Australia. So we're going through a bit of a heat wave, which has come after a little bit of relief from the heat. We had a bit of rain, which helps. And as I sit down here, I realise, holy shit, I need to shave my face badly. And I need a haircut. But all of that and more will be done either tomorrow or the weekend. Today is Thursday. It's time for an update. I feel like the last time I talked to you was either Monday or... when was it? Monday? I think it was Monday, if not Tuesday, after coming back from the gym, feeling extremely emotional and pumped because... it was Monday. I'd had a few drinks on Friday, absolutely hated Saturday, came round on Sunday, Monday came, and I was back to business, back to feeling hopeful, optimistic, and positive. And it's those three feelings that I feel today, because each and every day that I wake up without a hangover, each and every day that I wake up knowing that I made conscious, positive choices the day before is a good day. How could it not be, you know? And if I do get hit with bad news, or, you know, touch wood, it doesn't happen, but if that does happen, I feel just in such so much of a more capable mindset to deal with that. And, you know, if you talk about bad news at work, as in a customer being irate, or just a large workload for that matter, it's nothing I can't handle. I feel like I'm going to work with zero anxiety at the moment. Well, I'd say just a tiny bit, but that's only because you don't exactly know what type of emails you're going to have gotten the day before. But normally, especially in these early days, I'm not getting flooded with things, and it is coming into the Christmas break. So overall, the workload and the amount of renewals coming up, or the amount of endorsements, people are away on holiday. They don't really want to change things about their policy. They're probably spending all their money on Christmas presents and holidays, not buying new houses and new cars. So either way, overall, for me personally, my workload, my work life, my home life, I really don't want to turn the camera around because it's fucking messy. But, that's neither here nor there. We get our keys for our new place tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Hopefully we're going to be able to move in on Saturday, because we've been able to come up with a trailer. The first date that I was able to get a moving truck was next Wednesday. And Miffy simply said, I cannot wait until Wednesday. I'm going to have to find some other solution. So she did, it seems. She's found a trailer that we can use, and we're going to use that on Saturday. So it's pretty awesome. The kids have got new beds, Christmas presents from their great-grandmother, aka Gigi. So we have a great-grandmother in the family from Miffy's side, which is pretty cool. She's definitely she's always been on my side, you know what I mean? She's brought up not only her daughter, Miffy's mum, but also Miffy at times, and so she understands Miffy. She understands her more than most, and so she's always given me the benefit of the doubt when it comes to our relationship, you know. So she's awesome, and she's bought the kids new beds for Christmas. So that's pretty exciting. It's going to be an early Christmas present. We can't hide them. They're being delivered to the house tomorrow on Friday. And I'm going to stay here in the apartment with the kids while Miffy goes over there, makes up the beds. And then on Saturday, we'll go over. The electricity will be connected. The beds will be made. And the kids can run in and experience the excitement of moving into a new house. So that's something to look forward to. Currently, I don't have any extra shifts planned for this weekend, but if I do get offered one, I will most likely take it unless I'm working. In fact, I hope that I get a night shift on Saturday. I hope that I can spend the entire Saturday moving. The only thing I'll keep in this apartment will be my computer, and then I can chill here during the night, bit of a slow night on the phones, get paid, wake up, leave here in the morning, go over to the house and enjoy some breakfast, and I'll catch up on the sleep later. That's my attitude at the moment. I've got drastically increased levels of energy at the moment, which is good. It's only come because I've taken alcohol out. There's two more things that I want to discuss. I just wanted to update you guys, especially whilst I've got this period of time while I'm at home by myself. And we've got Cookie here as well. There she is, in all her glory, the queen of the house. Two things. The first is that I've known this is coming for a while. It's not the work Christmas party, but it's a small business get-together here in Alice Springs, which Elders Insurance, the place that I'm working, has been invited to. Now, our boss is out of town, so it's up to me and my colleague to go and show face, and it's from 5:30 to 7:30, and there's going to be a hell of a lot of alcohol flowing, as well as some really nice food. And old me would have seen that the alcohol was there and got really, really keen and indulged, and then I'd have to go and buy some more to continue drinking when I got home, and the gym would just be completely out of the question, and it'd all be about my whole attitude, my whole entire approach to this event would be about the recovery, because I've got to go to work the next day. Well, I tell you what, I am not drinking tonight. There is absolutely no way in hell. Thank God it's only for 2 hours and not 4. I'm going to go and enjoy the canapes on offer and go as a non-drinker. I'm not going to be the only one there. And basically I've made the conscious choice today that this event, albeit a social event, is simply not worth it. It's not worth it. So I'm making an educated decision. Now my colleague, I don't know if he's going to be able to say no. I feel like he's on a similar path to me, wanting to rid his life of alcohol. He knows what it brings. He knows it only brings him down. It only makes him negative. And I'm having to deal with that at work, by the way. But that is a story for another day. But he's not, he doesn't have the conviction that I do. And I was in his spot. I knew that it wasn't good for me, but I just simply could not stop until I had enough reasons to. Until I had enough reasons when I thought about the decision to either drink or not, it's just not worth it. And to him, it is worth it, quite clearly, because it gets him out of this negative mindset and makes all of his problems disappear. And that's exactly what it did for me. So I can relate. I can relate, but it doesn't make it any easier for me to deal with him at work, you know what I mean? He's a very negative, very cynical, very pessimistic, fucking glass half empty person. And, if it's not Friday, any day but Friday, and he's just hating it. He's hating it. And it sucks. I feel for him. I kind of feel sorry for him, as much as I hate to say that. He's got this kind of defeated attitude at the moment, and that's the attitude I had. And it's not as if he drinks every day of the week. It's just, I feel like he only lives to drink. You know what I mean? He only lives for his next drink, which means that any experience, any fucking day at work, especially, that he can't drink afterwards, is he's not going to enjoy it. Because that's what his life revolves around. And it's sad. And I didn't know it was, I didn't know his attitude was like this. But I've been working there for like 4 weeks now, and it's become very, very evident that is the case. And I'm just having to, I'm chiming in. I'm chiming in. When and where I see fit. I'm trying to encourage him. And it's funny, we've gone back and forth. I mean, we're colleagues, right? We talk a lot, and geez, it's ridiculous the amount of experiences and the amount of jobs I've had over the years. I'd forgotten. Completely forgotten. I reckon I've brought up over the last 4 weeks about 30 different jobs that I've had. And the last thing that I showed him was we were talking about debt, and I started telling him that, you know what, there are financial counselors out there that if you go and present them with your situation, they can sort of take your case on board. And if you got a financial counselor to go and approach a bank about some forgiveness, you're going to have a hell of a lot higher of a chance of getting some forgiveness on certain debts, or at least, you know, pushing them back a bit, pushing the payments back, or at least stopping interest, for one, stopping interest payments. If you get someone official to do the negotiations on your behalf. And he's like, nah, I'm not that bad. And I was like, fuck, man, well, I've done it before and it worked, because I was $40,000 in credit card debt. And, you know, he's complaining about life and complaining about a few bills, and I'm just like, bro, I was 40 grand in credit card debt. And he's like, whoa. And I kind of gave him a bit more of his perspective. And then I said, well, do you want to actually see the fruits of my labor? Do you want to see exactly what that debt went on? And he's like, yeah. And so I sent him the website link, www.majorkeyphysiques.com, and he checked it out, and he's like, whoa, fuck, you have done some things, haven't you? And I said, yeah, I have. And it's just made me reflect. Like, that's just one instance, right? There's instances most days where I tell him things that I've done that I'd completely forgotten about, that actually make me feel proud as a person and make me feel like, holy shit, man, looking back, you have done a lot. You have achieved quite a bit. It's just you completely lost sight of it, and you completely lost momentum and motivation through drinking every day. But I tell you what, guys, it's coming back, and it's coming back in spades. So those are my thoughts for today. I'm going to this function after work. I will not be drinking. I'm going to try. I don't know if I'll be able to get to the gym today. I didn't go yesterday. It kind of pissed me off. But in saying that, I did have my youngest daughter's graduation from preschool. So that was cute, extremely cute. And I enjoyed it. And then I came home, cooked dinner, got my natural endorphins from cooking dinner. Didn't get them from the gym, so today I'm like kind of amping for it. It's going to piss me off if I can't go. But I reckon if I take all the things that I need for my workout back with me to work, I'm going to negotiate with my colleague, my only colleague, if I can leave 15 minutes early at 4:15 rather than 4:30, get my workout done, come home, quickly have a shower, and meet him at 5:30 at the function. Those are my thoughts, and my thoughts alone on day 49? 48, I reckon. No, maybe even 50. It could be day 50, I'm not quite sure. Today's Thursday, the 7th of December, and it's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas. Alright, that's enough. Life is good, man. And I was only ever going to feel this good if I took out alcohol and took out weed. Living a clean, serene life. No, I haven't been sober for the last 50 odd days. I did drink, and I told you about it. And it took me a couple of days to get back on the bandwagon. But every single day that goes by, it's a conscious choice whether it's worth it or not. And once you get a bit of routine, once you start to realize you enjoy getting up in the morning, once you start to realize you can have some really decent sleep without alcohol or without weed, it's simply not worth it. And I don't know whether it ever will be. But hey, let's say I was going to go back to Christchurch. Let's say I was going to go and see my family for the first time in 6 months or 12 months. That would be worth a few drinks. Why not? Why not lighten the mood a little bit? You know, unless by that time I'm just completely and utterly set in my ways, and a hangover just simply, you know, it's not worth it. But if and when that time comes, I will make the conscious decision. I'll make the decision. I'll have to weigh up the pros and cons, and maybe it won't be worth it. And I tell you what, tonight simply isn't worth it. So anyways, guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow's a pretty exciting day. We get the keys to the house. We're not going to move in just yet, but it's all a process, isn't it? It's all a process. And I'm broke right now because we had to pay 4 weeks bond, 2 weeks upfront rent. But it's payday tomorrow. My colleague's favourite day of the week, payday. God, I've got to get this hair sorted, for one. I've got to shave my face. And I've got to start putting on some sunscreen, because even through a couple of 10-minute transits, I am getting well and truly burnt out there. It's 42 degrees, god damn it. Anyways, you're not going to see this video for like 5 or 6 weeks, which buzzes me out. It trips me out sometimes to think that, but hey, what a story we have to tell. What a story we have to tell. And all I can hope for is that by the time you see this video, I will be at that incredible milestone that seems so far away at the moment of 1,000 subscribers. That's all I can hope for. That's the next, well, actually 500's next, but 1,000 would be really, really nice. I've been getting back to quite a few of the comments lately. I want to say continue chiming in. I want to say I'm going to try and get back to absolutely everyone. But one day I hope that there will be just so many comments that I can't do that. One day. The only way to grow on YouTube is to be consistent. The only way to start feeling better about your life is to be consistent. The only change that's ever going to happen is the change that you make. Nothing changes unless you do. I've said all this before and I've fallen off the bandwagon, but as of right now, I am the most confident and capable, both physically and mentally, that I've been in a very long time, and it feels amazing. So I'll see you next time.